What's going on, guys? Welcome to a new video today. Before we start the video, I'm just going to throw in a quick physique update and weigh in as well on the day where I'm actually having my CARB REFEED. So here it is. For today's video, we're actually talking about CARB REFEED itself in general. So what exactly is CARB REFEED? CARB REFEED is a day where you actually take a temporary break from calorie deficit itself and you actually increase your calorie up. It depends on how much you're increasing your calorie. It could be increasing back to maintenance, or it could be increasing by 20% or 30%. The idea behind CARB REFEED day is actually to prevent negative physical effects such as like hunger and tiredness from the diet itself. And usually when you're on a weight loss, right, you will actually hit like a weight loss plateau along the way. So that is actually also to prevent it as well. In terms of psychological aspect, it also helps with the mental states to recover better, so that the individual who is dieting, right, along the way he's able to properly adhere to his diet during his cutting phase as well. Comparing CARB REFEED to cheat day is actually two very different things. So for cheat days, right, it's basically you just like eat anything you want, you know, which may not be macro friendly. But for CARB REFEED itself, it actually focuses on the increase of carbs. For your protein wise, you actually remain the same as it was. I would say around 1 gram per body weight per pound is good enough. For your fat wise, you want to stay the same as it is during your diet. During your CARB REFEED day, your leptin level, which is your hormone that decreases your appetite, right, increases, while your ghrelin level, which is your hormones that increase your appetite, will actually decrease. So in a sense, when on the day itself where you are having your CARB REFEED, right, you definitely will not feel as hungry as you are on the days where you actually constantly be dieting. This is meal 1 for today's CARB REFEED day. Earlier I went to McDonald's to get myself some hot pancake. So I just got myself the a la carte hot pancake without the sausage and the hash brown, which usually come as like a set meal. So this is it, the pancake. You can see right here, pancake. And then I got myself a scoop of impact whey protein, which is the chocolate smooth flavor, along with 200 ml of low fat milk. So this is my current calorie for the entire of meal 1, which is right here. Usually they will give like you know, butter, and they gave like the hot cake syrup. But for this meal, right, I'm not doing the butter, so this butter can just toss off away. And I'm just using only the hot cake syrup itself and just drizzle it along the pancake itself. So this is for meal 1. So right now I'm just going to share with you guys a few benefits when it comes to CARB REFEED itself in general, and why you should implement it during your diet. So the first benefit is actually to prevent weight loss plateau in general. When you're in a caloric deficit, right, your body metabolism will go through like this process called adaptive thermogenesis, which actually kind of like slow your metabolism down due to lesser energy intake, which means that you feel more tired and lethargic, hence lesser calorie output as well. By feeding your body excess calories, mostly in the form of carbs, your leptin level temporarily increases, which prevents adaptive thermogenesis to interfere with your weight loss process. For the second benefit itself is that you will likely to not binge throughout your diet itself. With a carb-rich diet in place for maybe depends on certain individuals. Some of them want to do a CARB REFEED on 1 day per week, or maybe they want to do it for 2 days per week. But anyways, all in all, it just helps to satisfy certain cravings a particular individual may have, and he or she may not feel so deprived when it comes to food itself. When they go back to their diet, right, they are able to stick towards it, knowing that with 1 or 2 days of CARB REFEED, they are able to properly adhere to the diet in the long run. It helps to create a good relationships and habits with food itself. Third benefit, right, is actually you may perform better in the gym. You know, when you consume carbohydrates, they are broken down into glucose, and then glucose are converted into glycogen, which is stored in your muscle itself. Glycogen kind of fuel your muscle, while you're working out. So in a sense, it helps to fuel your body to potentially maintain or even perform better during the workout itself. For meal number 2, I'm having pasta here right now. So this is like a tomato pasta added with chicken breast and broccoli. I'm going to attach the calories and macros right here. For my lunch, right, normally I will eat like slightly heavier. Doesn't matter if it's a refeed day or like the normal day where I'm bulking or I'm cutting. My lunch will usually be a bit more hefty, which is in terms of carbohydrate will be a bit more. This will be for my meal number 2. I'm actually not really left with a lot of calories for my third meal for the day. I'll update you guys on what my third meal will be later on. As much as there's quite a number of benefits when it comes to carb refeed itself, there are also some cons when it comes to implementing a carb refeed in your diet itself. So the first mistake that they may make, right, is that they may go out of control if not implement properly. So what I meant by that is actually it comes down to your food choices. So for food choices, right, your carbohydrate, you want to ideally go for like the better carbohydrate sources such as like whole grain sources such as oat or rice or sweet potatoes, or you may want to go for like the greens, which is like vegetables and fruits as well. Some people may think that just because it's like a carb refeed, then you think it's okay to eat anything that is like a carb source. So some people will make that mistake and like will like eat stuff like donuts, they will eat like biscuit, which may not be that macro friendly, which may not be as macro friendly as a carb source, because mostly it consists of sugar and you won't really be able to perform optimally throughout the day as well. In fact, you may even grow hungrier. So some people will actually take it for granted and the next thing they know, it becomes like a cheat meal lah, which some of them may find it hard to recover from, and eventually they fail out from the diet because they see that there's no point in continuing the diet. Second mistake, right, is that some people do not understand that actually this is the long game they are playing when it comes to dieting or cutting in general. So definitely you put on some weight the next day when you weigh yourself. So certain people will feel very demoralized when they step on the weighing machine, and then they will just feel very demoralized lah. They do not really understand the concept of why they are implementing carb refeed. They're simply doing it because everyone's doing it. So you need to understand, right, that mainly, right, the weight that you gain, right, are actually like food weight or like water weight. And you could actually sometimes, it really depends if your carbohydrate sources that eat are high on fiber, your stomach may feel a bit bloated. So hence this is the reason why your weight will suddenly like fluctuate up. Understanding the purpose behind the carb refeed, right, is a great strategy for you to think in the long run while maintain your diet at the same time. For meal 3, I actually prepared like my dinner and my snacks, which is the fruits, right, together into this one full meal. Start off first with like 2 slices of multigrain bread, as you can see right here, and we have some egg right here as well. So for the eggs, right, I have 2 whole eggs and 2 egg white. So this makes up my entire dinner for now. Subsequently, I'll finish it up with some fruits. So I have 1 banana, as you can see right here, and apple. And I'm going to sum up the whole calories and macros for meal 3 right here, so you guys can check it out. That wraps up like the whole carb refeed day for me today. So after the carb refeed day, I actually did weigh myself again the next day, and this is a quick weigh-in update and physique update the day after my carb refeed. To sum it up as well, I'm going to put in the calorie intake that I'm supposed to eat for that week and the calorie that I'm eating on the carb refeed day itself. So it's right here. After this video, I do hope that you guys have an understanding on the purpose behind carb refeed day and why you should implement it during your dieting phase. That's about it for me for today. I hope you guys enjoy the video itself. If you do enjoy the video, please like, subscribe to the channel. I upload every single week and you definitely don't want to miss it. And I'll talk to you all in the next video. So, peace.